one crazy mofo.
Good evening. Welcome into episode 7 of Darkest Dungeon. We have to turn the farm on this week because we hit 4 champion level characters last week before Gilly got pasted by the Shriekers. So, yes, that gets turned on. Let's go. What's up, Rex? Before we get going tonight, one major announcement for those of you that have not seen it yet. Most of you that I talk to all the time have. It is something that's going to affect Darkest Dungeon obliquely, and it's very unlikely there will be a lot of Saturday Darkest Dungeon streams moving forward. Something else is going to slot in there. Something else that has been on everyone's wish list for 2+ years. I feel like I am finally in a position to do it. And, yeah, so this is what's going to happen.
I'm here to help you with your history report.
What?
Circles in the morning sun, flying high in the sky.
Excellent!
Like a child in his fantasy, punching holes in the walls of reality. All my life I wanted to fly, but I don't have the wings, and I wonder why. Break away.
Don't mess with me, I'm one crazy mofo.
Oh, well, Mama told me when I was young, stand tall, girl, you're number one. But you can be what you wanna be, but you can't change the course of your destiny. I can't break away.
Excellent!
Well, no, I can't break away. I can't break away. Well, no, I can't break away. I can't break away.
History, finally. We're going to start with French Revolution, because I've wanted to talk about the 20th century for a long time, and I can't do that without talking about the French Revolution, because modern society is so foundational there. So, Saturday, May 22nd, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I cannot stress how important it is that if you are interested in this series, you are there for that episode. They will all be on YouTube in their own playlist, but the first episode is going to be long, probably about 3 hours. I understand that's a lot of information, but it's all foundational. You'll be able to watch it on YouTube if you want, but being there to be present to ask questions will probably be helpful. I imagine we're going to go in arcs of eras, so start with the French Revolution. I imagine it'll be 10 to 12 episodes to get through the French Revolution. We'll slide right into the Napoleonic Wars.
This is the way.
We will slide right into the Bourbon Restoration, and then we will go directly into the revolutions of 1848. And then there'll be a gap. We'll talk about the Russo-Japanese War for probably an episode, and then we'll be right into a political setup for the 20th century going into World War I. That will be long. Then we'll get into an interregnum period where we talk about what happened between World War I and World War II, and then we'll do World War II, which will be longer. And then after that, we'll go and briefly brush on the Korean War. We'll talk pretty much at length about the Vietnam War. I imagine this process is going to take over 2 years. I will maintain playlists for each era as well as for the overall series. I encourage you to use the channel point, highlight my message, which I'm going to make 10 points to ask a question. But be there Saturday, May 22nd, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. The first episode outline is 4.5 pages of notes front and back, just to get me the flow correctly through it, so I can give you the necessary foundation so you understand what the hell's going on in France in the late 18th century. So anyway, that's the big announcement. But working hard on making the rest of this look good so that the stream is fun and entertaining as well as informative. And for those of you who've been patiently waiting, it will be most Saturdays. Not all Saturdays, but most Saturdays. There's going to be times where I just don't have the time during the week to work through the outline and reread material, etc. But this is unlike BOCW, where that felt like a job. I don't care how many times I reread a book on history. I like doing that a lot. So bear with me if there's misses. We'll get through the French Revolution. We'll probably pause so we can catch the breath and then go to Napoleon. Napoleon is involved in the French Revolution, but you'll find out how in the coming weeks. Anyway, let's get going into some Darkest Dungeon. I appreciate everyone's support. Seriously thinking that I can, give a history lesson. Yeah. So a week from Saturday. Hey, that shouldn't be there. That should be on a different screen. I need to fix that.
My lord.
Yourself.
What up, Chip?
Ruin has come to our family.
My lord.
You
There we
remember
go.
our
That'll work
venerable
better now.
house,
All will hear of your victories
Doc!
and imperial
for a time.
gazing
Well, you have a list
fountain
All
of sources.
things have their season.
Alexis de Tocqueville is probably the biggest source. I can point you to some other books. A lot of it is being drawn in from lecture, things I have listened to. But if I have a book I think is useful, I can definitely make some book recommendations. I would seriously recommend A Tale of Two Cities, even though it's not historical. It's about the French Revolution from the perspective of London and Paris. And Doc, with your long nights, man, Tale of Two Cities, that's a mammoth book. That would give you a really cool perspective on things as we move into it. All right, so we have to enable DLC tonight. We turn on the Color of Madness. And here we go. Yeah, Dickens is effectively writing with a French poem in his lap for A Tale of Two Cities if you've never read it, but it will give you insight into the absolute horror that is the mid to late 1790s in France, if you're looking for just kind of a feel for things as we go through it. I have other books that I can certainly recommend. I will do so, probably 1 or 2 books a week as we move through it. The notes are handwritten. I was planning on giving the notebooks to somebody at the end of it all, but I may auction them off now. Tale of Two Cities is a fantastic book. For those of you that have read it, afterwards you'll never look at women knitting the same way again. It's the best joke I can make about that book.
In truth, I cannot tell how much time has passed.
No,
since
it is
I
not shade. What's up, Feesh? Okay, so the farm is now on. It is here. Oh. Yeah. A little bit of shade, probably. There's other shade to come. Alright, so last question that was asked about history before we get going. I'm going to scale back the on-screen overlays. The screen is going to generate a lot of static maps and images and things like that, but I will not cover them up. So this is the way, and I've spoken, all that will be turned off. You'll see when we get there, but I have a camera, square, kind of like I have here, a rectangle that's going to sit in the upper right. Any of the interactivity is going to be not the information. Yeah, it's 16 hours on audio. It's a book. All right, so let's go and by the way, one last thing. This is for Darkest Dungeon. All of your farmstead cards are now on. Not much. It's not much. You're not banned or anything. Alright, so that means that we will start... Oh, we can't start because we have to go there first. So we'll likely have to crack the farmstead tonight, which will put the thing into play. We need to do that anyway. So, alright. We have anybody that's in any sort of trouble? Mads has a high stress level. We did lose Gilly last week. Gilly, when he pops in chat, we have to remind him to spend his channel points to get back in. And I think besides that, we can have a look at what's out there boss-wise. Let's sort everybody by level, because I need to get a sense of... I've been totally out of DD in my head for like 4 days. We can probably take a group against you. Oh, for a legendary bracer. That's definitely worth going after. Okay. How we want to do this? I really wish I had more than one level 4, but back row hitters are the order of the day, so here we go. Boss to start. Are you still a klepto? I believe so, Arky. Probably. I might have gotten rid of it, actually. I think I might have purged that from you. Chip, you're up. And this could actually be a really effective group. So we have thrown dagger, poison darts. Pick to the face gets past armor piercing, which can be used from the 3rd position. Sturf jumping forward. Perm on the front row. Those two will jump around. Alright, yeah, we're going to take this group. Okay, so let's get everyone set. Perminer will take... Actually, Sturf will take Dismiss's Head and a stress book. Doc will take... Plus 10 accuracy range skills is nice. Plus 10 dodge. We have to... If we can mitigate that stress, we will. We'll go here for... Plus 5 melee accuracy skills. Thank you very much, former best friend. Brawler's gloves. It'll pop up in chat. Don't worry, it's a joke. It's a joke. So the joke is that in Perm stream today, she made some reference to Saved by the Bell and how she had to be Zack or whatever character it was, and then she said, you know, Perm had to be Screech because you're my bestie. And she immediately realized that I was gonna just pounce on that. So I'm pouncing on it. It's what I do. It shouldn't be surprising. Yeah, she went like instantly silent. It was hilarious. No. I would like something that does damage ranged, but we don't have a great option here, so... It's in the treasury, Doc. Oh, but you'll see it. It'll pop in chat tonight. The link to that clip will be in there a few times. It's already been in chat once tonight. I guess we'll take that cap to get our accuracy up there. Okay, so that's the group. We are locked up. I swear it did it again, didn't it? I bet you any money it's off again. It sure is. So the timer's turned back on, so I didn't check it like a person who said he was going to before I started streaming this week. It is clipped. You're not wrong. Yeah, newest follower Firebot. That's from me testing. I was testing the new things for the new overlay for history, so it'll be there until someone follows. It's just it gets written to a file. I could probably go back and figure out who the most recent follower was, but I'm lazy. Okay, those are set. Let's provision this group. And poor Perm was like, "Why is everybody so? What's going on?" It was pretty funny. Is the button working? What button? Oh yeah, that button's working. You want to do that now before we go, Rocket? Hopefully everyone had a good Wednesday. She's like, nope, don't want these. Get these tributes out of my pocket. I'll take 3 keys we already got. We'll take as many of these as we can. Herbs, in case we need to debuff. Anti-venom. Give one of those back. 3 shovels, 3 keys. Food, torches. Bandages, anti-venom. Oh, we don't need that many anti-venom. Good to see you back in at home, Doc. Apparently that's what we're doing. Dragon Eye, welcome in. So Manny wants to spin that wheel before we go, so let's go spin that wheel.
What disaster.
What's it gonna be for Manny? Let's find out. No worries, Jack. Appreciate the lurk. Round and round she goes. What's in store for Manny? No one knows, except for maybe 5 seconds from now when we're all gonna know. Manny loses 5,000 tributes. Let's go take care of that for Manny. Manny loses 5K, huh? Oh man, he can afford to lose 5K. Done. Will has not been nice to anybody for a while. By the way, thanks to the host. Biggity thanks to the host. Dustin thanks to the host. And James, I know you're playing Sea of Thieves right now and you're lurking, but thank you for the host as well. That's nice. Okay, let me double check one more
Wealth
time.
beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Yep. Alright, let's go. Double checking. Oh. Hold on. Got to redo that whole screen, but that's okay. We need to check, make sure. Yes. Am I going to do American history? I'm probably not going to do the Old West chip just because I can sum it up pretty quickly. There's not a lot of depth to the expansionist era and the Manifest Destiny era of American history, but there will be American history. I actually have to touch on American history to set up French history. Yes, I did enable the farmstead cards. Okay, so let's go there, let's go there, let's go there. Glad I checked. Because the extra damage will be useful. Chip should already be there. Nope, chip's not there. That'd have been bad, MK. Perm. Yep. Oh, jeez. We'd have been in big trouble. Yep. I'll be broke again. So Antiquarian run after this. You spent 30 grand. Can't get ahead of the curve on money. Back. That's not the mission I want. That's the mission I want. Broke. Yeah, it's bad. We don't have a ton of tributes to, or trinkets to sell either. We can probably pull off one more of those sales. Oh, we might be really tight here. Antiquarian runs all night. That's what's gonna happen after this. Oop. Oh, cool. We already have the bank. That's the problem. Did I put trinkets on? Yes, trinkets are on. Yeah, there's a point at about 75,000 where you trip over and you start to make money, and we just haven't hit it. All right, double checking food, torches. Yep. Let's go. Sucks to be us indeed. All right, off we go.
Culturalism and its role in various arcane practices impressed me greatly. My licentious impulse gave way to a.
Well, that's the first bracer I've seen, and we want it, so we have to go get it.
We began to plant,
Plus, it puts these characters in position to handle more medium dungeons, which we will do for more money. It'll eventually happen. We just have to budget in the antiquarian runs, which we need to do anyway, so that people can get XP.
In the wild corruption here.
All right, it's not that one. There's just no way that the hag is there. So, hey, look at obstruction. Boom.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption.
Nice thing about this group is I can camp if we get the good scout. Are we still waiting for DD2 to be announced to do the Fanatic? Yes. The Fanatic will happen as a lead up to that. Unless we run into him in this somehow through a mistake. What's in the bag? Take that, we'll take that.
Waiting to be spent.
Dr. Death wants to know what's in the bag.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Nothing here. Next room. Thanks for hanging out. I know it took us 20 minutes to get going. That's the one. We're just going to hit that one. We'll open that with key. We'll take you. We'll take you. We need the money. Dump this to food.
Remember to clonk that follow button.
That's worth 375. That's worth 500. We're going to leave it like that. Hey, doggos. And a stealther. Alright. So, let's go... Don't have a good stealth answer. There it is. For anybody that missed the clip. Perm crushes the doggo. We can only stun one guy here. The meters are very dark.
Excellent!
Both my stream preview and my game window look fine. I can check one thing on that might be causing that, and it's not on, so it's probably not me. Okay, so Sturf cannot Holy Lance because she cannot see. Great. All right, so let's just battle heal here so we don't lose the turn.
The wounds of war.
It is a dark dungeon. The wield is dark.
But never hidden.
Okay, so let's go get the dog. You don't have an option to get rid of that stealth.
Give them no quarter.
Come on, come out of the stealth. Nope. Oh, we can see her now. Sweet. Dodge. Okay, still no one to heal. So can we stun her now? She's a 30 stun. Come on. Do it, Chip. Yes, sir. Still cannot Holy Lance because now there's only one person there. So her Sturf's just going to heal herself again. Don't owe that curio anymore. Open that. Let's go pick that face here. We're not going to be able to stun her twice. That stun's going to be high. 80, yep. You are simply stunning again. Permanent, finish the game. Thank you very much.
Eradicated.
Take that pile. That's worth more than the Onyx. So let's grab that. Good to see that's working correctly now. Can't get rid of anything else in a boss dungeon. That's just in case Kaze was lurking in the background.
Welcome to the Legion of Doom, Shizzle.
Let's knock that out right now because Gilly is already in the game. We'll get you renamed when we go back.
Bonesaw is ready.
Welcome in, Gilly. Oh, that dude's that's trouble. Good dodges. Please no. Good dodge. Doc. Okay, let's get rid of the dog if possible. Thank you.
Annihilated.
Wild stallions, indeed. Okay, your stun is 70. We have to try it. Come on, Chip. Big money.
Well struck.
Yeah, on the 70%. Start with 23 on the Holy Lance. Can't have OP here hitting us with that tree trunk. That's gonna suck. Let's see if we can let that bleed. That blight is 50-50. Let's go here. That's gonna hit for stress. Not that much though. Okay, right back at him. 22. That stun is now at 120. We can do nothing there. No one needs a heal, so let's go here. Judgment. She's on stealth now. That's gonna hurt. Oh, Stir for the big dodge. He is on 24, so his stun is now 70. Don't think it's gonna happen. We need to do the damage. 15 will work, down to 9. Right back out with pick to the face. 8, and the blight will kill him. Dodge, but not for Sturf. Torch is way down. Let's see if we can stun her, possibly on 30. Go for it, Chip. Yep. That way I can get you playing again, Gilly, even if you have to lurk. Appreciate it. Permanurb for third row. Then he misses. Sturf's just gonna have to finish it here. Damn. Sturf's dropping massive hits.
Merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered.
Alright, back again for a bleed. 13. And a bleed. Leaves her 3 on 2. She's dead. Let's just go ahead and make sure she's dead. Boom. Boom, dead.
Broken. Maintain.
2 shovels, thank you. Open that up. Get a map? No. Don't get Jack. Arm and Sturf putting
Look
it.
at the size of that boy's head. I'm not kidding, it's like an orange on a toothpick.
You're gonna give the boy a complex.
Well, that's a huge noggin. It's a virtual planetoid. Has its own weather system. Heat! Move! Move that melon of yours and get the paper if you can. Hauling that gargantuan cranium about. I'm not kidding, that boy's head's like Sputnik. Spherical, but quite pointy in parts. He'll be crying himself to sleep tonight on his huge pillow.
I don't know that. I will grab this. Thank you, Rocket. Hey, a map. Sweet. Not there or there. You can bypass that entire hallway. Oh, it's going to give us the whole place? Yeah, right there. We can camp. Okay, we only have 1 fight between us and the boss. Perfect. No, 2 fights. We have this room coming up.
My lord, go yourself.
Yeah, it's a map, not a scout. Alright. Not the end of the world. Yeah, the map was in the backpack. Let's go there. What up, Sturf? Sturf, you're in this fight. We're going for a boss. A good map indeed. Alright, we're trying to extract some stress on Perm here, but we will camp, so... Get him. Boom, dead. Wolf. Alright, that's a thing. Let's go ahead and heal that straight up. Yeah, Sturf has been laying this back down. Our mark's gonna hurt. Alright, so we swan back row, please. 13, not enough. Takes her 5. So we can hit back row with that. That probably will do it. Yes.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
1 more heal for Perm. Alright. Let's start chopping down trees here. 16.
Masterfully executed.
We'll cut through that with Doc and go second row with Sturf. And they're just all over Perm. Yeah, that pie prot. Ugh. Chip come back around again on Permanoob here. Let's go up to the front here. Not enough. 2 left. Okay. Let's end your day.
Confidence
Boom, dead.
as the enemy crumbles.
1 back here for Perm again. Perm stress at 61. Not where I want it to be on a boss dungeon. Sturf up front. Leads him at 12. At least going for Sturf. Good dodge. Pick the face of bypass protection. Another 8 leads to 4. This might do it.
Continually
Do not owe a curio. Take that. Oh, I can't carry anymore, huh? Take the 6 bust instead. Cannot take any more gold in that stack. I am not going to pick that 450 up. Drop 4 torches. Yeah, it's not a bad call. Already closed it out, though. Considering we know the dungeon. If we had not gotten the map, it could have been a lot longer of a push. Okay. Might as well burn it. We don't need it. Of course. Alright, let's get rid of the back boy first. I didn't reset my port order because I'm a dum-dum. Stun there, 70, 95. Stun the back guy. Okay, now we can work the front. Actually, I'd like to kill you, but we can kill you next turn. Let's wear down your buddy up front. 21 from Permanoob. $11 from Sturf. Okay, so there'll be 1 turn, hopefully, of course, inside of Kinesis in the first round. We miss. Yep, still get 1 though. Okay, so let's make sure you die. No one needs a heal. Let's stun the front row so that they can't cytokinesis us.
Impressive.
Nope. Chip, not so stunning that time.
Inspiration and improvement.
They can't.
Exposed to a killing blow.
You shouldn't be able to use cytokinesis every freaking turn. 11. Chop the middle guy down. Okay, he's gone. Let's go here. That will kill him on the dot. No, no dot. No, I'm just saying that 1 time. Oof. Repeal. Those 2 stuns hurt. That's why. Okay, new turn. We are going to have Prone Dagger to the back row.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
We're going to stun up front so that we can not have one of these guys cytokinesis us. Thank you very much, Chip. It's a bit insane with how many of these there are right now. Oh, 2 turns and we don't get Sturf's damage. Nope. Oh, we gotta go here. There we go.
Devastating blow.
1 down. Please don't use it this. Oh, can we just get it done? Sturf. Yes! Came out of that pretty okay.
As victory.
They have an ability called Cytokinesis, Archie, that even if you dodge it, they multiply. Boom, dead. We will take that here. Burn this high.
The way is lit. The path
Leave the
is
500.
clear. We require only
Put
the
ourselves back to
strength
default
follow
order
it.
like a smart person would. And we'll progress down the hall. We do not touch that. Unless Dr. Death says we're going to touch that. Oh, I stepped in it.
Mind that
The person
such
who didn't need to
missteps are
step
the
in it stepped in it.
exception.
I saw it the last second. Okay, moving on to the last room before we camp. Not touching that. Sure. We're gonna get all healed up here in a second anyway. Alright, let's camp and then head for the boss here.
Huddled together.
Everybody eat.
Furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
Let's do Sanctuary so we don't get ambushed. Alright, so none of that's going to boost us. That's not going to boost us. None of these are great. But let's go ahead and take the stress off Perm. Just so he doesn't lose his shit in the middle of the fight here. Yeah, that also, Zealous Vigil also prevents nighttime ambush, so the Crusader has the option. And let's go here. Alright, so that buff is minus 40% stress for 4 battles, so he should be okay. Anybody else have a 1-pointer? Probably not. Alright, let's go. Off to see the hag.
May we find victory.
We have a trap in the way, which Perm is likely going to be the one to take out at 70. We'll take that chance. Perfect. In better shape now. Meaning how that is worth so much more than a pep talk. Not wanting that. Let's get right up to the door. Let's boost our torch high.
As the light
and
gains
then
purchase,
boom.
spirits
Boom.
are lifted, and purpose
Boom.
is made clear.
Let's go.
Twisted and maniacal, a slathering testament
All right, let's go.
to the powers of corruption.
Darts hit for the Blight at 96. And she's going to grab Chip. Does not dodge it. That's nasty. There's people in there. That's nasty. She healed off that. Okay, so I have to become reliant. We've got to get you out of the pot. I'll use the lance, and you're up front, which sucks. We're okay. Let's go. If it bleeds here, not anymore. We got you out. Dot again. Like good crit, Doc. I'd like Chip to go first, please. Nope, right back in the pot you go. Who needs a healer? Nasty. Okay, let's get him out of there again. 18's a good number, 3 left. Let's do pick here so we can hit 3 with Perm. Okay, Doc goes in. Alright, so we're gonna go. We need both. He's had a bath. Gonna hurt. Good dodges across the board. Fully lance the tub. Oh god, that's not awesome. It's gonna put Perm 3. Which will put him 4 when he comes out, so let's do it this way. I'm gonna sit in there one more turn. You're gonna get out. Alright, let's move you back. We're gonna strike the pot. It's gonna have to happen here. I'm gonna be in a bad position.
And power.
Alright, the healer needs to do a job now. Move forward 1. Okay, good. Oh, there goes the healer. Great. Okay. We're gonna go pick the face right on the pot. The blights are gone. Chip's not on a lot of health in there. Let's go here. We gotta go here. Perm. No, you do not have Shadow Fade.
And now the
Chips
true
on death's door in the pot.
Hold fast or expire.
Then go Sturf. Sturf has a ton of health, so
The blood quickens.
we're gonna. Chip on death's door again. To get the turn now, he's not on a dot, so we're okay. We have to go here, stack it up, come back around next turn off the let you simmer in there one turn. And that's the problem. Need to move you back into healing position. Hopefully she doesn't hit Chip or Chip's gone. It's an 11. She's got one turn until she's dead. She doesn't go after Chip, so Chip's gonna live. Die. Can't die. Bang.
The wood
Okay.
is still
Come on out of the pot. There we go.
The way is still blocked.
Woo, that was close.
Less people will be
Closer than I would have liked. Okay, so we will take that over the herbs. Boss dead. Now it's about time to make some money, yeah?
Excellent!
A bit closer than I wanted. Got our thing. Came back with 14 grand, which isn't bad. Alright, Starf to 4, Dock to 4, Permanent, oh, plus, that's great. That Unholy's great. Perm gets Meditator. Plays Resilient, okay. And they got the Bracer, yep. So, assuming we stay low level, we should be okay. Idle Houndmasters gain 1 resolve, so then we're not taking any Houndmasters with us then. Week 37. Alright. We still haven't touched the Necromancer. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. We'll bring the game right back up. I clicked the X on the upper window of the game instead of the X on the upper window of the week. It's still saved. It auto-saves it every time you do anything. Okie dokie. Right back in we go. Whoops!
incontrovertibly buff.
Alright. Thanks for hanging out. There it is.
The degeneracy of the
Unresolved
hamlet
level
is nothing
4 Hound
I
Masters.
fear when
It is still week
compared to the
37.
condition of surrounding acres.
That is not what I wanted. That is what I wanted. Yep. Alright. So, Perm. Let's get the trinkets off real quick. Perm needs a stress heal. Everyone else came out of that pretty okay. Okay enough, anyway. So, he will go camp. Of course, you're in the one jackhole spot everyone needs that Perm needs to go to. And it's going to cost us 2 grand to fix him. You're going to wait. But I believe I did this, but let's do it anyway. Alright, we cannot tap crystal characters yet because we don't have it open, so just don't play that card yet. Making sure the bank's built. Pretty sure we built the bank. Yep, bank's built. Cart real quick. Highwayman, Bounty Hunter, A-Bomb, all zeros. Arky. Gonna touch up some more paint. Thanks for lurking. Not that. We have to go after that Necromancer, but not that yet. Let's have a look at... You guys can all have a breather. Sort by level. And go see what we can do with new at 3. I think that's where we're gonna go. And send a medium tier team in. Oof, we don't have a medium tier healer. Chip is 5 now, so we actually have to send Chris through because we have to get one of these other healers up. So Chris goes. It'll be a green dungeon. Rocket's not a bad choice. She can't. No, you can't send Rocket in with that because there's not enough raw damage come out of that. We need a healer of some kind, which will be. Okay, now sort by class. Fromio, we have this extra Vestal, so let's get Crackle going in here. Get him into the 3 tiers so we can turn you around into upper tier or Antiquarian runs. Manny's not going anywhere because Relief Houndmaster's here. Skinja's going to stay here because Relief Houndmaster's here. Skinja's getting close to 8 weeks, by the way. We may have to say goodbye in 2 weeks. So who else is low? Squirrel Jr. We'll throw you in there. And Rex, you're hanging out. Come on with us. Hey, look, it's turned on. I don't know why it gets turned off, but it does. I think it's because its default state when I saved the scene collection was off. Alright. Rex. Nah. Not as good as what I want to give you. Boom. Boom. Let's go here for Squirrel. Yes, please. Plus 10% stress isn't that bad. Oh, I get a medium dungeon this? Did I name Gilly? Yes, Gilly is already down here and named.
I'll get you, Permanoob. Next time.
Those without the stomach for this place must move on.
What else do we want to do? Accuracy, probably, which will be melee skill accuracy. That'll help on your duelist advance. Let's come back around here. Let's give Cracklejacks the 2 things that every Vestal always gets. New will give you the bag of marbles and probably that prot ring. Yeah. Alright, so let's have a look at what's green and available here. Apprentice for a camo cloak. Medium for a bleed resist charm. Medium for a Crusader's Crest, or short for Crusader's Crest we already have. Dog Whistle. Short. Or Gambler's Charm. I think we're going here. No. Which one of these is the rarest so we can sell it is now the question. Yeah, we'll go to the Ruins. Avoid the Cove. We don't have a great protection answer. That's a medium, so let's take that. Check skills real quick. I really don't feel like I need to boost anybody's skills here, but we just want to make sure we're not missing something that we really need. And I said new and I meant Chris. Yeah, damn it. Okay, we're good there. We're good there. We're good there. Which means Rex is due here too. Yep. Anybody else? Squirrel. Crackle. Yep. Chris. Why's your stuff gonna cost so much, everybody? Why don't you go get your own loans? Buy your own gear. Alright. 5 deeds, 4,500. Actually, 4,500, 4,500, 3,000, 4,500. So we'll take the 4,500. We'll take 4,500, Alex. Yeah. Provision these guys out. This is going to be pretty lean. Alrighty. Real adventurers bring their own gear. That's what I'm saying, Manny.
Jesus Christ.
There's a fair amount of tributes in there. all the one ad said was suckers wanted. Let's go. Yeah, yoinks. That Eddie's tribute pile is insane big. Alright, let's go make some money. Let's go make some money. Like we just need to run Antiquarian all night.
Out the halls of your lineage once familiar.
That's ugly. 90% of room, so we'll loop around here, come down. Ugh. Yeah. Cannot avoid all 3 of those, so we can explore 2 there, leave 1, come back up, avoid that room. This long leg's nasty, so we'll omit the last room unless there's a secret door here. Off we go. New, you're up. Or, Chris, you're up. Thank you.
If only
Thank you.
treasure
Take
could
that too.
staunch the
Oh,
flow
thank you for that.
of otherworldly corruption.
Thanks for hanging out tonight, everybody. Appreciate you being a part of Darkest Dungeon as always. Nothing in that room. Good dodge from Squirrel. Not touching that one. The door. In the door you go. Hey, fellas. Yep. You being 4 is weird. Usually you're 3. Let's dodge. Everybody dodge. Everybody, everybody. Okay, let's focus on the Arbalist in 3
Remember
first.
to clonk that follow button.
Finish that guy off. Thank you very much. No crit. We'll pull this guy forward on the next turn. Cannot stun back row. We don't need a heal, so let's go here. K-Jax with a stun. In case you missed it. Stress for Rex. Stun the front guy. We'll point blank.
Back to the pit.
That was the right move anyway, in case you missed. Let's pull you forward,
It's
sir.
raining Oreos all on your face.
Oreos.
For you to taste. Chocolatey shells and sweet white cream. You know they're Oreos. Don't
Dodge from Chris.
Don't come in milk. It's like a dream.
You are a hooker,
Stick 'em
Rex.
on your tongue and lick the cream.
Good catch.
It's raining
Another
Oreos.
abomination cleansed from our lands.
My mom will be so proud.
Well, never getting it again.
Back with the group heal coming up. Alright. Die? Bye
Their
bye.
formation is broken.
Bunch of hookers over here.
Offensive.
Take you, we'll take you, we'll take you, we'll take you, and close it out. Let's reset our party order. Let's get new on the box. Chris on the box. Just used to there only being 1 antiquarian. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
A full pack.
Thanks, we know. It's the first damn room we gotta fight in. You know what, Blot? We didn't... Just be quiet. We're fine. Alright, let's chop down this guy.
Be gone, fiend.
Let's go ahead and stun here. Nope. There goes that. Like the dodge would be a waste. Get that, Chris with an attack. 2 over 3. They're dead next round, but they're dead on their turn.
Another one.
That's that.
falls. A trifling victory.
What is up with? I
But
feel like
a
I got something in my
victory
eye.
nonetheless.
Okay, reset our party order. Proceed to the next room. Every time you yell at the game, we get hosed. That's not true. I'm not touching that. No fight. Hey, fellas. There's a torch there. Okay, we will dodge here. Still gonna hit. Oh no! Look at that. Let's go and kill that guy. Thank you very much, Rex.
Executed with impunity.
Alright, let's go ahead and stun one of these two fellas in the front row. There it is. Which other one goes first? Good dodge from Squirrel. Get him. Point blank front row. Bye bye.
Obliterated.
Good dodge. Bam.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Cannot carry any more of those, huh? Let's just go ahead and stack those together. Got a lot of rooms left. We're gonna get another torch here in a second.
Promise of safety.
Let's grab that. Ugh. We'll bypass the 250 on that for now. They're both worth more. No, take that there. This is a money run, not an heirlooms run. Takes all the monies. Crackle is a stunner. Yes. Okay, so there's a torch. We'll just burn that there.
The match is struck.
Not use the extra
A blazing
inventory spot
star
up.
is
Come to the next
born.
room. Got a fair amount of rooms left on not a lot of torches. Played it fast and loose with the light here. We have to let her simmer down to 50 and then keep going. Next room. What's in the box for Chris? Thank you. No room for you, sir. Not that dark, you big babies.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Alright, now it's dark. We'll go down the hall. Yep. Okay, we're still good on food, though. Way good on food. 6 torches left. End of fight. Okay. 2 arbalists. Dodge. Chris coming up first is nice. Get him. 12. We should get that kill. Judgment might get that kill, actually.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Alright, let's just set up a riposte.
Press
Bam!
disadvantage.
Boom, dead.
Give them no quarter.
That's the right guy. Point blank, perfect. That's what I wanted first. Bam! Bam, bam, bam! Let's group heal. And then, Rex and his hooker come out and get this. Pull him forward. Dodge again. I'll push you back 1, yep. Okay, let's stun you right there if we can. 10, yep, that should hit. Plus give us some light. Oh, Rex. Rex! Rex! What's that? What was that? Rules advance. 6. Finish him, should do it. Okay. Okay. Hey, a torch. We'll take that. We'll take that. We'll take that. We'll take that. Don't tell me I can't carry things. I know how the damn game works. We don't need those 2 food. Yeah, we're gonna start another stack of gold here. We're gonna sacrifice the 2 food, and we'll take those jade. You missed, and I was chastising you, Rex. That's what you did. What's in the box? Thank you very much.
Gold, trinkets and baubles.
All right, one more room down. We'll backtrack.
Paid for in blood.
Nice if you go first.
My lord.
All those debuffs. Alright, you still have a turn to go on 25, so let's stun and get the torch.
A singular strike.
That'll work. Good dodge. Did not reset my party order, so we're waiting a turn for riposte because I'm a dum-dum. That's not good. Okay, let's heal that. Point blank front row, just to move. Okay, we can kill this. You know what? We got a better chance here, but I need him dead. Good job, Rex. Ones and ones, okay. Debuffs hurt, though. Only dodge debuffs. I think we go here. No. Pull you forward. Dodge again. I think we'll take Crackle to judge this guy out, and then have... Yep, this is what I wanted. Here. Crackle judge that guy out, and leave us with one, hopefully. 7 on a crit. I think Chris, he can heal himself, so... Oof!
Reeling.
Jesus!
Break.
That'll work. That bleed is 1 over 5. 5 points. You're gonna heal yourself again, just to get rid of the... Yep. Kill this guy, please. Boom, dead. Yep.
Eradicated.
And we're reset on party. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're full on those. Yep. Okay.
Brought low and driven into the mud.
Okay. Continue to the next room. You'll be okay, Chris. It's only 5 points. Don't. Nobody touched it. Don't touch it. You will take that torch for sure. Decent amount of gold on that one. And we're at 42. We can burn a torch. Alright, no fight. We'll backtrack. We don't need that last room to get 90. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. I always feel like the mountain climber in Price is Right whenever we backtrack through rooms I've been through. Yep, good, neat. 8. That is the minimum for a max camp. So that camp might not be a thing anymore. Alright, one room over. Good dodge from Rex. Another torch. We'll have Chris grab that.
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the
We are at
brave and the
50,
fool
going into a room we
alike.
do not know the contents of. We'll bump that now. That's your favorite game of The Price is Right? Mountain Climber was, I think, up there. Plinko was always kind of lame. It was always a chance game. I didn't like that one. I liked having the game you had to think at least a little bit. Let's just make sure. It's a one haul backtrack. Now we're in trouble on food. And I really feel like we shouldn't have dumped those 4 pieces. But I feel like that's holy water. We're gonna run the risk here. Great. We have an anti-blade there, so let's just use it. Like the sound of the pucks hitting the pegs. You want to watch some hockey, eh? Feels like no. Not. No, don't ask. We are out of food. That's a lot of hunger checks. Can't camp now. Might as well just drop it. That's a really shit shuffle too. Okay, you need to move back now. You can still heal from there. You need to move up one. We cannot point blank there, so we have to use, we have to wait a turn for point blank. So let's just get some damage done to somebody who can stop hurting us. Or we can kill one.
Executed.
Gonna move you back, and we're solid. One round to get out of that shuffle. At least you're not protecting somebody. Okay. Yep, right back at Rex. We can still have another turn before. Oh, that's getting to be bad. Yep, back. No, you don't need a hooker again. We're in good shape now. Go ahead and kill him, because this guy can't goblet from the front row. Get the dodge set up.
The blood quickens.
That's gonna hurt. Okay, let's go ahead and group heal. Good dodge, Rex. Let us kill you before you become a bigger problem. That'll work. Bob Barker and Happy Gilmore. Let's go direct heal to Rex here. See, still don't have her paw set up. Here it is. 5 left. 1 person left to go. Let's go here. I believe. Nope, let's go here. That is a 2/3. Do it again. It's now a 4/3. Certainly kill him. We're good.
Annihilated. Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates
Why wouldn't I,
a
Gilly?
dizzying fall.
Grab this Onyx. We'll grab you for now. Let's have Chris open the box with a key. Grab that. We'll grab that. Okay, we're going to put that there. And leave those. 4 torches left. Reset our party order. Yep, watching Perm just like, nope, nope. Don't want any part of this. It was pretty funny. Alright, this should be the last room coming up. We may explore that last hallway depending on health just to see if there's anything else useful in there from a money perspective. Yes. Shit. For sure. You for that. Pop a torch. Okay, no fight there. We're gonna go to the last room. Do anything else? Or we can get squirrel stabbed. Books. Alright, nothing. Call it done. Come out with our monies.
The shifted corridors and sloped walls
Oops.
of our ancestry are beginning to feel
So we made
familiar.
23 grand. We need to do that again and again.
Motherfucking sucking
Squirrel
cold.
comes back with
Jesus Christ.
Logophobia. You're the wrong person taking a torch list. Stress faster. Great. Now Cracklejack thinks he's a saint. Chris comes back with K-phobe and hard skin. Prot for a freaking antiquarian's amazingly good. Yeah, so 4 candy was great. 6 more recruits than usual. They're all gonna suck though.
And corpses
Week 38.
will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
Yeah, all zeros because we don't have any upgrades done here. Okay. Break time. Been going for an hour and 10 minutes. Come back and we will go probably on another antiquarian run. We will open the farm tonight just so that we unleash the thing. Per the rules of the stream and the campaign. That'll probably be the last thing we do. Or near the last thing, because it's not endless the first time you go there. Alright, so I'll be right back. Stand up, for sure. Stretch your legs, get a drink, go to the bathroom, all that stuff, and thanks for hanging out. Be right back. It's this button.
Duke is on deck.
Totally rad.
I'll get you, Burmanoob, next time.
Another has joined the Legion.
Are you back? Gilly mentioned something that I should have had a better idea about earlier. Hey Perm, welcome in. We'll make that floor candy card so that you might get a good one, you might get a fuzzy one, you might get sick from one, so we'll come up with a way to make that work. Great. How you doing tonight, my friend? You went on the first dungeon and helped kill the boss. Alright, so we have to go do another antiquarian run because we need the monies. I think Crackle might be able to suffer another run here. We need him if he is leveled up. I didn't double check that. Crackle hit 3, so he can handle the healing in the mid tier now. So Crackle does go again. New is going to go in this middle tier. We need these two to bring the rest of these heroes up. We can't let them get too far ahead. We'll see what we're going to do here first. Let's get New. Where are my frickin'... Here we are. Okay. Doc, I don't want you to get too far ahead. Nim's there, Manny's there. Let's look at what the mediums are. Plus 25 damage melee skill. That's a long one. Shit. How you doing tonight, Perm? Hi, Squirrel, for Perm, because he probably won't remember. I really want to do that dungeon. 11,000 gold on the long. If I do that, I need to take 3s and 4s. Omega 3 isn't a bad call. Houndmaster's not a good call there. I feel like if I put Doc in, he'll make 5. Could carry somebody from the upper tier like Diggity, but Diggity's maxed. Be a waste of a run. Nimit Houndmaster's not great. These 2s can't go on this because it's long. I could carry one through a medium, but not a long. I think it's going to be Sturf. Sturf goes again with the Omega. Gives us our back row option. We're going to start you here, though. So you can Holy Lance on your first turn and buckle up, because I don't do long dungeons very often, but I need this. I need that. And I know these characters are all, except for the Omega, paid for already in terms of their upgrades, so I don't want to waste any money on that. Okay, Sturf. Going again. This will be Dismiss's Head and the Stress Book. This will be Legendary Bracer. We're going to take a stress hit there, which may bite us in the ass at the end of the dungeon, but we're going to have to deal with that. Just riding out the shade. If anything's gonna reduce that stress. Yep, snake oil right there. Put that on you. Come around here. And then we will go to new. We'll take the marbles, and then we're gonna have to put the 10 stress on for the prot ring just in case we're in any trouble. Okay. Let's double check the Omega. Make sure you're upgraded. You're not. That's going to bite into us a little bit, but we'll make more than that back off the run. Pretty sure Crackle is not ready. Yeah, of course you're ready. Yeah. Don't think new. Yeah, new can take him too. Jesus. Can't get ahead of the curve here on money, man. We camp with the Omega. Yeah, if I have to. I'll get 2 camps anyway, so. We're gonna bump that one and only that one for now. Sturf should be good, right? Yep. So much of the whole theory of no one needed leveling up. We can't spend much more money here. Good. Good. Good, okay. Okay. Long dungeon, which I don't do often. Two camps. Yep. Okay. Jeez, I can't get ahead of the curve on money, man. We'll use that quickly and get it out of our inventory. Nope, don't need those. Already got them. Like halfway where I was. A little bit over halfway where I was at the end of the last campaign, Diggity. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Ding, ding, ding. Yep, get rid of that. We're not going to take those. We're not going to take any of that. So off we go. Alright, this will probably be the whole hour until the next break because long dungeons are, you know, long and stuff. My ear is all itching now. Okie dokie. Okie dokie, okie dokie.
I knew all these paths
That's a
once.
big dungeon.
Now they are as
90%
twisted
of
as my own
rooms, which means we can
ambitions.
ignore 3. We can come up there. That'll be ignore 2. Come across there, up. Take that hallway to its full extent. Come back across. Then up. So, yeah, that's how we're going to do this. Doke. News up. Hallway battle. It's not the worst long dungeon. A couple dog legs in there, but nothing. It's not like split in 2 directions and we have to backtrack through half the dungeon. That would have been horrible. That's not good news, though. Okay, Omega. Get him. Can we stun you? You are at 70. Cracklejack to it. Nope. Okay, let's go buff first. Way to lean into it, Perm. I appreciate it. 24 from Sturf.
That follow button.
5, not bad. Guess that dodge didn't help us any, huh? Okay, so let's come back around and try to judge you out to save the assault on the back row. Thank you very much.
A victory.
Speaking of,
Perhaps the turning point.
ugh. Well, that's a thing. Indeed. Surf. That'll work. Down to 6. She won't get another turn. Probably. No, she might get another turn. Okay. Alright. Gilly, good night. Checking out, my friend. Good dodges. Okay, now she won't get another turn, most likely. So we'll stabby stab. 5. Omega finish the game. Thank you very much.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. And that's why we've got to dump as soon as possible. I should have used the holy water there, but it didn't. We will use it in the next fight. Let's reset our party order so we get that holy lance for Stir set up again. And we're not even into the first room. Uh, 60 will be fine there. Go. Yeah, it's a long dungeon, dude. Pierce here. That'll be a push. Okay, so let's stun up front to get some torch back. Stress is going to be the big problem, Diggity. As you can see. Boil Lance there, if we can, click on it actually.
Eradicated. The blood quickens.
Not dodging a whole lot. That blade can sit on 23. Crackle stress is already a problem. We're in the first room. I may have to burn a camp super early here because his dodge isn't doing much for us new. Judge her out if possible, please. Thank you.
Press disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
Okay, round to you, fellas. Good dodge from the Omega. Demon laser. Okay, we are on a plus 18 dodge. Now plus 27. Guys shouldn't be hitting us. Let's go ahead and heal directly on the Omega. Come back around next turn for another stun for a torch. We need to fix this, though. Okay, let's get rid of... Of course they hit. 27 dodge, and they hit us.
As the enemy crumbles.
26 crit. How you doing, Laser? Well, let's stun for the torch.
As the fiend falls.
And apparently for the kill.
Blossoms.
Yes. Oh man, decisions. Already. Take you for sure. We can't take more than 4 in that stack. Which for some reason I have stacked 5 there before, but that's weird. We're not taking that. I want those. Which we didn't use the holy water. We're going to put that there now. We are going to use a key here just in case there's something in here that's useful. Oops. Okay, we want that. The rest of that is really painful to leave behind, but we don't have a choice here. Can't burn the torches out that quick. I need that over you until we start burning off some of this inventory. You are through 250, you are 750. Yep, that's what we're doing. Yeah, I might need both camps because of that. If he was better off, I might not, but we're way too early in the dungeon for me to drop this second camp. Good dodge. Got scouts, which is nice. For exactly 1 hallway in a room. Okay. 2 curios down here. We will open that. Another map. Gives us the next room and the next 2 hallways. It's a nice map. Not as good as it could have been, but it's a nice map. Yeah, 1 hallway and 1 room. I was certainly going down anyway. You're not wrong, Fish. The box. Leave you. Pop that. Yeah, I know it's dark. Gotta be judicious about the torches. We can stack these torches here in a second. Let's kill you before we kill these guys so there's no spot for them to spawn anybody else in. Have to deal with the blight. Stun you if possible. Probably not, though. Nope. I didn't reset for Holy Lance because I'm dumb. Comes the blight. Good dodge from New. Good resist from Crackle. And Mark's only really a problem if the mushroom heads are around. That debuff is nasty, though. Good stun resist. Okay, come back around and dodge again. $10 more, down to 18. We determined that Rex is the hooker. Okay, let's go ahead and stun back here. Get some of that torch back, and we'll go right back at it. 13 down to 5. We're gonna have to do a group kill for Crackle coming up. Alright, that takes away the replication threat. Now we can focus on these 2.
The sharpened blade.
Get back on the healing train here. Dodge again. I actually like the fact that corpse is there because they will not go and try to do the they will not try to use their blight until it's gone. So I'm actually going to do, we at 37.25, so we'll go here with a heal. I don't charge very much per. Yeah, let's do Impale to go back one and get Blake going. Got one of them. Stun. This guy, please. Nope. Got the torch back up though, and our dodge is. Okay, we're gonna start cutting you down so you can do some damage. Yep. These are gonna constantly blight us. Good dodges. That'll be blight. No good resists. Alright, you are on 1/2 at 12. Oh. 45 stun. We actually need to heal in there first. Don't land a blight. No, we got blighted there. Crap. Alright, so we are still on 18. Go again. Kill, please. Thank you very much, Sturf.
Is broken. Maintain the offensive.
These guys will do nothing but escape cloud when they're up front. I think we can stab this turn. Take some off of him. The danger is that Blight can stack real quick. Stun, please, K-Jax. Nope. Torch is coming up, though. Kill him, please. Thank you. Took long enough. Yes. 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 No. Not yet. Not yet. Let's stack as many as we can there. Actually, burn that torch now. I'll take it, but I know I'm going to drop it. And then let's have New open this chest with another key. Mushrooms. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We don't actually have to drop it. All right. 16 torches. With a lot of dungeon left to go. Yes, it is nice when the whole chest stacks. First thing up here is another torch sconce, which we will take and burn. Take you. We're not going to take that. We will burn that there. Put us back at full light. Do we know what that is? Yes, anti-venom, do it.
A handsome
yes.
reward.
Yes.
For a task well performed.
That was a nice little boon, those two. Okay, so we'll come across, down, and then omit that room. Come back up, around, omit those two rooms, and then go across. And that should be it. You can skip 3 rooms on a 90% large, usually. Worst case, we'll backtrack and hit that one. Okay, that's what we're doing. Where we go? What is Crackle's trap ability? 60. We're going to have to run the risk. Get some of that stress off him. Pop a torch before we go in. Same fight. Okay. Right up front. I didn't reset my order. I swear to God, I hit the button. That'll work. Okay, dodge going. Up front. Half gone. The mark, yeah. Debuff on dodge. Debuff on speed. Okay. 13 more gone to 11. Got a dodge buff. Oof.
Quickly the tide turns.
Recrit. Wasting sickness is not good. 15. We need to cure that. So let's get an anti-venom up on that. Let's get a full group heal there. We may have to camp as we make the turn north.
But never hidden.
Jeez. 2 diseases. Great.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
Yeah, the Blob's Bomb's more man's. Well, as long as those two were there, which is why we went after him first. The same thing we did last time.
Precision.
Of course they both dodge it. Why wouldn't they? Good dodges in the back row. Let's get rid of this corpse. Deal with the blade up front. This is all they're gonna do now. As long as our dodge stays good, we're okay. We can actually stun one of them, possibly to keep the torch up. Yep. New, that blade is 3/1, so that's not gonna kill you. Okay, go after the one that's not gonna be alive. Boom! Dead! 8 left. Full heal. Nightmare eyes.
Rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Mega again. Bye-bye. Oh, that's a lot of monies. That's a lot of monies.
Victories mount, so too will resistance.
Leave you there. Let's open this up. Oh, what opens this? I think it's a shovel. I'm not willing to waste the shovel on it. We'll save Anti-Venom to see if she gets hit with it again. Hidden treasures. Hidden treasures! Alright, this room, that room, and then north. When we make that turn north, we make camp here. We're going to pop the Anti-Venom in there. What up, Terry? How's it going, my friend? Get more monies out of this, please. Yep, not as much money as I want the Anti-Venom back. That was not a lot of monies. How's work been this week, my friend? I've been watching your Twitter posts. It sounds like meh. By the way, my DBA is your software's DBA at UPMC as well. Couldn't have any better. Okay, Opie gotta go.
Beyond measure.
I didn't reset again.
Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
We're gonna impale to try to catch her with it. And we didn't. Oh, of course not. Gotta get that dodge going. This guy's a big problem. Opie's a big hitter. Of course they go after good dodge crackle. Mark, that's gonna be his mark. His stun is 70. We really need that stun to land too whenever Crackle comes up. This entire group's nasty. There's not a single one in here you feel like you can just let go. You've got to be stunned though. Please, Crackle. Yes, sir. That's clutch. And it's a truth. DBAs are super valuable now that work from home's a thing. I'm also really good friends with my DBA. Like, I would go have a beer with her. She's awesome. Okay, let's get rid of the stress problem.
Destroyed.
Dodge again. He's like, I like people who are smarter than me, and she's way smarter than me. I love learning from her. She's got so much to teach. You stuns back to 120. Your stun is at 30. I see it, Perm. GG. 36 on Opie to 29. That's awesome. What a big hit from Sturf. We probably have to camp now. This stress is at 76. I cannot carry him through the rest of the dungeon sitting on a resolve check that's failed, and he's also not in a bad position. But Holy Land's there. So hopefully we get... Yes, that's the sequence I wanted. 12 down to 16. Holy Lance should finish it off. Can we stun up front, please? No. There's a 10 right there, conveniently, indeed. Good dodge. Holy Lance him out of existence, please, Sturf.
Their cursed champion falls.
Keep it going. Keep the dodge high. So she can't stress the crap out of Crackle. We have to camp here.
All right. What's the game?
We're gonna open it anyway. Crackle. Let's stun for the torch.
A singular strike.
Bam!
Decimated. Trifling victory.
Well, we want that. We want that. We want that.
Nonetheless.
Book of Rage. No, it's not one we're going to use, and everything else we've got is more valuable for the moment. We are going to camp here. Let's go ahead and have you open the tent.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of
let's go here.
worldly corruption.
Let's toss a 2-stack there until we burn it. No one, that debuff is not the biggest deal, so let's just use it to clear it out and make sure my head... Oh, we need that stack of gold badly. Crapola. Put that a little bit there, leave 1100. We're definitely not leaving that. Oop. I think we sacrificed 4 food here. We're going to use 8 more when we camp.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
Try to heal some of Crackle's stress. We need to set some sort of watch, which I'm not sure who can do it. 1 companion minus 15. She's got it. Okay, she can set the vigil. Okay, so let's do it this way. Let's go vigil here. Let's go here. 6 left. That'll be 2. No. No. 2 there as well. So let's go here. And then let's come back around and go adder skin for yourself. And that should do it. And we got a 1-pointer? No. Alright, here comes the snakes, I believe.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Immediately 20 stress, great. Impale.
Horrifying memory. Brought back into the spotlight by a tortured mind.
Purple cobras. Cobra! Yep, good dodge. Consider we don't have any dodge going yet. That guard is fine. Oof.
Dizzying blow to
That's a
body and
huge
brain.
15 blight. Thank you. Let's get dodge going. Pretty much. Jesus.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
20-point blight. Those 2 big boys gotta go. I've got to risk that. Have him guard anybody. Then he didn't. Okay. Healing will start next turn. Let's go here. Can't, so let's go here. Good dodge. It's gonna be more blight. Oh, it's a bleed. Okay. We can handle a bleed of Jesus 9. Starts in big trouble. Okay, so let's get dodge up. Surf's gonna take a massive hit.
brilliant confluence of skill.
When you put crap, yeah. That is now 28 points of blight damage over 4 rounds. So this is a 10-point hit coming up this round on Sturf. We have killed none of them yet. This has to happen here. That's gonna make sure she's not dead this round. Basically, +3. Let's heal that bleed. Actually, no, that bleed's not bad. We've got to heal that blight. Let's come here. Boom! That was a clutch hit, Sturf! Woo! Man down the hatches! Yeah, that guy sucks. Stress up. Yeah, Omega's gonna go over the edge. This we can get a bunch of crits with him. Dodge again. Just keep buffing it. Yeah, snake stress is bad, okay? One more there. We'll come back around on a full heal next turn. Oop, dead. That is now 3 more points. We're fine. Go again.
Inspiration and improvement.
Venomous Gleek. Dodge from Crackle. Quit taking stress! So we traded Crackle stress for Omega stress. Great.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow.
I don't think I can take those Aegis scales. We're taking that for sure. That we have to take. We cannot get rid of that. Actually, we can. We can go without it. I'm not that concerned about that trinket. I can use the scales right here. You're not wrong. What up, Kays? Might as well do it that way. Hey, let's reset the party order for the 5th time. I've been trying to tell myself. Down 1 room. To the big brain on diggity. That was coming. Oof. That is for... Alright, open that up new. Thank you. Torch is at 64 going into a room we don't know. I get here is the other potential camp, but if...
My lord?
Yes, I opened the tent. Is that on? Thank you. Alright, up we go. What's in the box?
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles. Paid for.
That's an 11 stack at 500 each. It's nice. Pop a torch we roll up here. We've got 12 torches left. I think we're in good shape on light. Okay, across we go. We know we have a fight here. Whoa! Ship with the shade. 2/3. We can survive that. I need to get these heals going back here when we get in the next fight, though. Yoke, next hull. And stress on the health on new is a problem.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption.
And that
malformed with misintent.
Cute. Alright, there's definitely a fight in here. Let's get the light high so we can maybe surprise him, maybe. Alright, stealth in the back. The disease guy source is a problem, and Opie. We'll go right at Opie because we need to get him dead first, but we will light to start. Dodge, go. Good dodge. Need some criticals out of New Omega. We're going to go over the edge on the resolve check. Move back 1. That'll set up Holy Lance perfectly. Go. Get him. 36 Surf. Yes. Uh-oh. Good dodge. Amazingly good dodge. No disease, please. Good dodge again. Good dodges across the board from the whole team. Thank you very much. Back to... Actually, we should probably kill you so we don't run into disease risk. Let's do that now. Or let's miss and waste the whole turn trying to kill a dog. You are on 70. We need to heal, though. We cannot go for the stun, so go here.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Here comes a big hit. Yep. Oh, with the block from the Age of Scale. Yeah!
Remember to swung that follow.
No stress out of you, lady.
Tree fitting.
Another group heal.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Yeah, that one's gonna hurt. Oh, it dodged. Oof. And the whiff. And the whiff. 19 takes down 28. to 6. On a 1/2, I would prefer that we get to Crackle, so let's see if we can dot. No, we're gonna crit him and kill him, of course.
Size has no intrinsic merit, unless
Ooh, that jute tapestry. Oh, we can't carry any more of those. Okay, so decisions need to be made. First, we're burning that. We will take that because we're going to keep stacking those. Cannot make another stack of gold there. We want that jute tapestry. It's worth way more than that trinket. That leaves us with how to start another stack of gold. I think we abandon the camp and roll the dice on what Omega will get if he goes over, because he's going to go over on a camp anyway with the snakes. I think we abandon the camp now. I think that's the call. I need those, and those for emergencies. I just need the food. The keys I still need in case I need to open things with new. I need the 8 torches. The rest of it's all money, so that's what we're doing. Alright, so we have missed one room. We're skipping those 2 and then finishing that leg. Yeah, money. Money! Starf back here just chill as hell. 14 stress after all this. I don't want to hold up. I don't want to touch that. Okay, that's a bad mix. We should probably try to get you very quickly, though. But I do not want to use that in the first round, so let's go here. Dodge, go. Can we stun for torch? Is that what we want to do? No, we want to heal. Holy Lance. Let's take out the marker if we can.
Masterfully executed.
Alright, another big clutch hit from Sturf. I was like, what was that? Oh yeah, let's make it rain. Okay, good dodges. E-stealth in 1 round. Good dodges. Dodge again. Okay, so we're good on healing. Let's stun her if possible. Nope, not possible. Get rid of you, sir. Impaled to get as many as we can. 12 crit in the back, that's awesome. 1/5, it's not enough to kill her, but it's a big hit. This guy's probably dead, I didn't see the number. 1/3 on 3, so he is dead. Dodge again. Let's try to kill her from a stress perspective. Thank you very much, Omega. Start up front, kill this guy, please. Boom, dead. We're gonna try to heal. Correct. Can I crit, please? Get a stress heal? Nope. We did fill it up. We are on 27. It's a lot of buff going on there. It does have the minus 33% stress for the rest of the dungeon due to completing the snakes, by the way. I don't know if you know that's a thing, Diggity. Another camp or brigand camp raid in chat. Stun for delight. Okay, so Perm is a Crusader or a Shieldbreaker last round. You see minus 33% stress for the quest. That's an output of the snakes. Having beaten the snake. But you'll notice the rest of them don't have it. One point left to go on this guy. Make him dead. Boom. You make it with a 26 crit to end it. Yep. Yep.
Seize this momentum.
For food, we're certainly going to take that and stack it because we're do a hunger check and put that down. Let's come over here. Let's open this up. I think Holy Water's our guy there, but here we go. Should have put that on Omega, but it was worth the roll on the dice of getting something out of it. Skip those two, come across the hall. It's now, it's not the end of the world. We're close to the end.
Wealth
yep.
Beyond measure.
Don't have that one. We need that. Actually, we don't need that much food. We're going to have a 12 stack there. Let's go ahead and burn some of that now. We're not going to kill all that. We're not going to camp, so let's eat it all up. Put the jade in the pile. And moving on. Don't know. Seriously? Everybody except Crackle just ate. Empty. What about second breakfast? Bingo torches. Or shovels. Bingo torches, that'd be bad. Hey, speaking of torches. Pop that. Burn that right there. We'll take you. We've got room for stuff.
Low on supplies.
Nobody. Fight coming up in the hall. More spiders. Okay. Don't forget. Yeah. Thank you very much, Mads. You don't have your free pack tonight. It's there. Make sure you grab it. Let's go here. I didn't reset my party order. Oh! Yo, Omega! With a triple kill!
Be gone, fiend.
That was awesome. I know it's just spiders. That was still awesome.
Or is it merely a trick of the
All right, we'll take that and that. 500 off the Onyx. We'll leave the bus there. Reset our party order so we can actually use Holy Lance like you set this party up to do, you dumb. That's a long haul. One more, hopefully. Get dodge. Oh, we have to do another room. Awesome. We have to backtrack the whole way. Because it's probably one off on the count. That's fine. We've got enough torches, I believe. Yeah, we got enough. Just go do that room real quick. Or we could have just done that one like a smart person. It's okay. Should have actually counted, but it's just a rule of thumb that sometimes fails on long dungeons. Good news is all this is explored. Can you imagine how awesome that'd been if Omega had gotten them all quadruple killed spiders? That'd have been amazing. My triple is really dope. Alright, 4 food left. Not that again. We're gonna go on torches. Definitely got this. Alright, another room. Another room. There we go. That's bandages, I believe. Got bunches of. Yep. Yep. Oh, we can't take any more of those, huh? Let's roll the dice on the anti-venom. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna run into a tree, but that's okay. Or a guy who shoots venom at you. Alright, let's go dodge. Not yet. Can we stun him? Stun him. Come on. K-Jax. Clutch time. Yeah. Woo! 36 from Sturf. Crushing it from the back row. That's nice. Dodge again. Now we're just gonna punish. 26 from Omega. Good dodge. Stun at 70 again. Do it. Can we get him twice? Yeah! Crackle. Miss. It's okay. Your average is still high. Then more to 21. Judge, because we can't stun you again. Dodge. Make sure he doesn't clock us. It's his turn. Sturf again. Boom, dead. Yep.
Foolish horrors.
Yep.
Brought low and driven into the mud.
Nope. One more room. Burning hacks, we don't know what's in here. Done. Yep, let's go home. Let's not press our luck. Let's go home. Long dungeon done. No one went over the edge. Only had to camp once. It was actually a really good run for a long dungeon. Lots of money. 11,000 for the crest reward. We got the bounty hunter helmet. 12 more deeds. Boy, did we need that. 52,755 gold is what we got out of that. We needed that one. Nuan's Crack will have to go get that stuff fixed. Sturf is now tier 5. Plus 10 stress heal received. That's great. Deadly, though, is what she lost. That's why she was hitting so hard. Runs, that needs to be fixed. Manic for money. Crackle needs both of those gone. Misses the spot. That's not good. We have to get rid of that on Omega as well. But let's take care of New and Crackle first. Don't spend it all. Yeah, that's the idea.
Look at the
Town
size
fair.
of that boy's head. I'm not kidding, it's like an orange on a toothpick.
You gotta give the boy a complex.
Well, that's a huge noggin. It's a virtual planetoid. Has its own weather system. Heat! Move! Move that melon of yours and get the paper if you can. Hauling that gargantuan cranium about. I'm not kidding, that boy's head's like
Week
Sputnik.
39.
Spherical, but quite pointy in parts.
Alright,
He'll
let's
be
get
crying
these two taken
himself
care
to
of.
sleep tonight on his huge pillow.
He's got 2 diseases. Good thing is, things are free this week, so we're going to get rid of the other one that popped on the Omega as well, that really bad one, which was this. We want to get rid of Misses the Spot, because -2 crit's bad. Go ahead and pull trinkets. I'm also really scared to look at how many we've got at 6 now. Still just... Okay, we're still good. We don't have to open the court yet, but we do have to go do a farm run tonight, which is going to be those 4. Surf will ride again. She came back with that stress-free. She's like, whatever, guys. Free healthcare, I know. What is this, Canada? Okay, the wheel for Mads.
What a disaster.
Alright, what's it gonna be, Mads? New best friend is not on the wheel. Lock in a bad quirk. We'll have to do that after this because we don't have the spots. Lock in a bad quirk for Mads. There it is. Alrighty, let's go. We're gonna take a break here. Let's just come over here.
Spartans!
Probably go to the farm after one more medium or shorter. So let's clear out the party. Just Surf chilling her by herself now. The necromancer's up for something I don't care about. That's great for lepers. Oh shit. I can't do it. Everyone across the board in that tier is messed up. We have to wait a turn. We have to go back and get some of these lower level characters rolling. Alright, so I'll be back in a few. Stand up. That was a long dungeon. Almost took 40 minutes. So we'll do at least one more normal dungeon and then hit the farm to unlock it and get the thing unleashed into the world. Because why the hell not? Don't forget, if you're lurking, that's cool. But if you want to get in the game, it's 2,000 channel points to buy a character. And we will get someone off the cart and get you in. Yeah, don't forget. And I'll be right back.
Spartans!
Yeah, so thanks for the heads up, Kate. The way that works, the way that welcome pop-ups work is you have to be in a roll called welcomed. So what that buy does is purchases you that roll, and it automatically happens in the background. So the next stream, when Rex speaks his first speak, it'll give him his welcome. Subs also. Yeah, because I'm off the screen. Subbing also auto grants you that role. That's just my way of saying thanks. I understand everyone can't sub, so another way to get it is via channel points. But it's automated. I don't have to do anything. Okay. Long, no thank you. Short, nah. 2 shorts. We have to go short, and we need to keep the money rolling, so... Oh, sorry. I think it says that, actually. I'll double check. No, it doesn't. So let's do this. Let's refund that in tributes to you, Rex. Actually, you know what I'll do? I'll just give you a free pack instead of giving you the tributes and compensation there. I think that's fair. Seven, 3 cards. Nah, that's not all good. I don't believe in fairness. Okay, so you should see a pack in stream loots for you. Kind of, that's 25,000 tributes. That's about balanced out, I think. I need to add text about that. Reminder to update. Welcome.
My lord, now f yourself.
Yeah. 4 subs. No, I'm trying to be as fair as I can. It's not a perfect system, but we find something, we fix something. Okay, so I think we're gonna have to do one of these as a short, just to turn us around to the farm for sure. So let's see how we're gonna do this. Arky, you'll go. Chris will go because we need to continue to roll money. Drac hasn't gone, has been hanging out most of the night, so we'll put him there. And we need a healer, which is gonna be Fromeo, most likely, yeah. Because I'm worried about Herc showing back up at this point. Because we do have the 8 stream rule. If I don't see you for 8 consecutive streams, you get evicted. You get sent off and have to come back. Alright. This is a good area for the flagellant. So let's roll bleed chance, I think. No. Nah, I don't want that one. I want you to be punishing people with bleed stone. What up, Sparky? Okay, so that is -1 speed I don't care about. Eh. Don't want the damage there. It's going to be interesting rolling these 2 as the damagers, but it's a short dungeon, so I'm not that worried about it. Let's go get you set up. I know what you need. You need that and that. Chris will need the marbles, and I'm not so worried about protection this time. But let's do it anyway, because it seems to be a good combination for back there. Dracodai. Blight chance would be great. Yeah, something that's going to... Actually, do we have anything that is padlocked that will give you that? Virtue chance, no. Transform, stress, no. We're not going to transform that often. Nope. 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 That's also not bad for a healer, but the stress bump is nasty. Dink, dink, dink. Stun skill, blight resist, blight skill chance. Let's do that. And then let's also have an accuracy on your melee hits. And then let's also have an accuracy on your melee hits. And I think we are good to go here. Yep. Okay, so let's double check them. Even though I don't want to spend the money, we need to do it. Not that bad. After that, you are an expensive character. Good. We care about that one. To be quite honest right now. We need to get the money tipping over the top, so let's go over here. Archie. Yep. Expensive. May have to do another long next week because that was super profitable. Alright. Going here. 100% of room battles. And let's provision these guys and go. Then we'll do the farm after this, open her up, and that'll probably be the end of the stream. Don't forget, a week from Saturday, we do have heavy metal history starting. Starting with the French Revolution for anybody who is interested. I need to take those just in case to get things unlocked. Welcome back, Perm. Don't want those. Not wasting money there. Yes is done, is done, is done. No is done. No is done. Okay, let's go. It's gonna be an interesting thing. Not a lot of damage coming out of this group. Alright. Man, there's 515,000 tributes in these tribute pile. He may have to start spending that.
Corruption has soaked the soil, sapping all good
Alright,
life
not
from
bad.
these
Just the one
groves.
side track.
Let us burn out this evil.
Oh, we got klepto frickin'. What up, Crabblejacks? How's it going, my friend? You have gone twice tonight, including the long day. That is... Oh, that is not good. Let's move back. That is not a bad... That is not a good start. Bleed is 503. That one's dead. Stun that one, please. Yeah, alright. We cannot transform, we cannot do absolution. We don't want to transform, we can't do absolution there, so let's move there. So the A-bomb becomes a liability. It's only good for 2 spots. Unless you transform it. Go! Boom! Dead!
This expedition at least promises success.
How's it going, Crackle?
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Yeah, sorry, my nose is super itchy for some reason. 1 second. I'm gonna be nasty on stream here. Up there in case I need it. Handy hinky. And immediately my nose itches again. Like, what is going on? Nothing in the room. Alright, we have a fight there for sure. And we have a fight coming up next. Okay. Why are you here? Yeah, lots of people here tonight. Super cool. Let's try to get you going to die. I can't... Really? Yeah, that's what we want. Rhinoceros. As a 4/3 for 12, you're dead. Let's just go ahead and do this here. That's a nasty combo, by the way. If you have things that are susceptible to both blight and bleed, that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and stun here. You can't stress nobody. Good dodge from Dracidai.
The slow death, unforeseen, unforgiving.
Good dodge. Let's go up front here to you, sir. You're dead. 2 over 3. You have been stunned, but we'll stun you again. It's because of the antiquarian.
Great is the weapon that
But I see your joke. Up front. Bye-bye.
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
Yep. Already default. The heck, man. Wow, we already burned 3 with shovels? No, that's the first one. Okay.
Nature herself. A victim
Remember
to
to
spreading
clonk that follow button.
Alright, room fight coming up.
With missing tent.
Don't have to go to that room up there, even though that curio would probably be a good thing to get. Those 2. Let's get this. Let's get this guy first. No clutch from Fromeo. Dodge buff. Let's go. We're in the middle. Go to back. Nope, didn't dodge that one. What up, BP? Nope.
Impressive.
That is 8 over 5, you're dead. That is 8 over 3, you're dead. Let's go tonight, BP. Go here. Crit 5, that'll be a stun, thank you. Down to 10, we'll be down to 7. Front. That's beautiful. Beautiful, just got off work.
By inches.
Thanks for making us one of your first stops, I appreciate it. 12 crit down to 1, he's gone. 3 over 1 at 7. 1. No, 6 now on 3 over 1, not dead.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the
all
strength
dead.
to follow it.
This actually group is crushing a little bit. Stress minus 12. Don't have stress. Kill him, Arky. Bye.
As the fiend falls, a faint
Yep.
hope
Yep.
blossoms.
Yep. Is it Arky with a crit? Amazing. That's just mean. Arky's painting. Traveler's tent. I don't know what does things for a traveler's tent, so we're just gonna open it.
Wealth beyond measure.
Okay.
Awarded
Lots of
to the
stuff
brave
in there.
and the
Bam.
foolhardy alike.
Bam. Bam. Bam, bam, bam. 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 Alright, let's eat some of that food. We don't need that huge stack. Alright. Don't need that top room. We'll need to go here. Let's go. Fight immediately. 3 doggos. Okay. Good dodge without having a dodge buff. Okay, bleed resist is good. Good dodge from Dracodai. Okay, let's go here. That should be dead. Yep. And then let's beast pile in the middle on these 2. Now on 8s, and we resisted on 1. Okay. So let's stun the one that's got the longest chance to survive here. Oh, sweet. You graduating? Awesome, dude. Well, what is the major? IT? Let me know when you start looking. I know Terry is in your circle of friends, but I work in IT for the major healthcare provider in our area and can maybe put the resume in front of somebody. Alright, that is a 3/3 at 8. Let's go here. Kill it.
Formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Manacles up front. 6 leaves 2, and that blight should get him. Yep, dead. Let's get a heal off, and that just needs to go up front.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Take that, take it that. Need to be on Chris.
Hacks
That, we'll
laden
burn
with
that.
loot are often low on supplies.
Hey, we know we have 1 room battle left minimum, because we have not gotten a complete yet. Nope. Yep. Thanks for not opening that from me. We appreciate it. Yep.
Glittering gold, trinkets.
Won't be anywhere near as impressive as last time, but it's still money.
For in blood.
I get that. And I know getting in can be the hardest step, so giggity. Getting into a job in your career field can be the toughest step. Because getting that experience is really the part that matters now. Okay, let's go B-spell in the middle. She is now 3/3 plus 4, so that's 7 to 10. Let's stun her this round. So the next round, we can worry about her. Thank you. Let's go front. And just kill the guy, apparently. Arky dropping just blows, man. Alright, no problem, BP. Oh, BP, I know that you have you like history, and there was a post you made about Talleyrand and Napoleon. There is a history stream coming up that's going to begin with effectively the Ancien Regime and starting to roll up to the French Revolution. That's Saturday, May 22nd at 7 p.m. if you're interested. We can't stun him because they already stunned him, so let's go here. May 22nd, be there, be dumber. Now let's go here. 1 puts you on 3 with a 2, that's not enough. So let's go here and kill you, and then you're dead. That'll definitely kill you this turn. An interesting way to play this group.
These nightmarish creatures
don't need the food, but we might as well top off Drac here and Arky up front, and no one else needs it. Right. Not what I wanted. Okay, you need to move back. You need to move forward. You need to B-spile these 2 guys. Shuffle screwed us up. I like the look until that shuffle hit. Okay, that actually helps. Back 1. Thank you very much. Yeah, there's a conversation happening on the other side. Like, I shuffle him. Why'd you shuffle him again? I don't know if you got it right the first time. This one looked okay. Hey, it's really nice that you guys all get to go first on the second round. Because what's that speed value for anyway? Oh, that's gonna kill you. 3/4, you're dead. 4/3, so you're dead in 3 turns. Yeah, let's stun you because you haven't done it. Nope, let's not stun you. Good dodge. So you don't have a dot. You are on 3/1. That's not going to kill you. Feel like I should do this though. Yep. Hey, let's buff our dodge the first time this fight. Certainly going there now. That is a 6/5. That is a 3/3 plus 4. So that's 7 this turn. I think we go right back there. That should kill you this turn. Not gonna kill you. Not gonna kill you. Okay, next turn. What's that bleed? 1/1. That's nothing. Okay, let's get the heal off. You are now not dead this next turn because you just lost that blight. You are 6. You are dead next turn. 6/4 at 6. Bye bye. Let's go here. Absolution. There. And go there.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Okie dokie, take that, take that.
Success
Let's
so
take
clearly
the
in
deeds. We'll take that charm, and
Or
we
is
don't
it
really need a
merely
2
a
food.
trick of the
So we'll
light?
take it, and then we'll drop it as soon as we have this open with Chris. With our 5 freaking keys. Yep. 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 And that would be useful, more useful than 2. Oh, we have a stack there, never mind. Okay, there's definitely a fight in the last room. And you're gonna bleed a little bit, you're fine. Fine. Not that much blood. See, you're too busy crying and you fell into a 20 stress trap. Don't you dare.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
You know that's a fight for sure. Let's burn them all. Okay. No shuffle, that's nice.
The blood quickens.
+7 dodge. 3 people get hit. Four over 3. The beast spell in the middle 2. Stack plate there too. Sweet. Jesus. That guy's dead. Next turn. Oh, we'd be useless the entire fight. Do nothing to us. Let's stun up front if we can, please. Yeah. Okay. That is 9 points, so another stack there will do it. Probably also kill the other guy. He's just a lot of damage. Let's get rid of both of you. That doesn't kill him. Okay, so that is now 8 over 3, 6. He's dead. Mitch, not gonna be able to stun that guy twice in a row, so let's judge and heal a little bit off it. Hey. I'll just keep stacking Beast Pile here until next turn. That is now 6 over 3. Doesn't hurt him that bad. Have some bleed. Have a lot of bleed. 5 over 3. See, this is the problem now, because he's not a front row guy. So back up. Stun is now back to 50, so hit him again if we can, J-Mitch. Please? Yeah. Oh, you dead. Now you're your next turn. Jesus. Okay, let's take a stress down. Let's see over here. Heal everybody. Let's kill him.
A
That should be it.
victory. Perhaps the turning point.
Take that. Nice fat stack of gold. We do not need those torches anymore. Big dude down. Done. It's gone. Alright, we'll open up the farm to end the night.
The agents of pestilence will yet be
It's gonna be
driven
the
from our
A-team
woods.
crew going in there for that, just to get it done. Which will unleash the thing. Make life more difficult. $17,000 ain't bad for a short dungeon. Alright, Fromio goes to 3, which these Herc is our only low tier healer. Meditator. Unholy Slayer, that's nice. Arky, thank you, my friend. Hopefully the painting went well. Have a good night.
Answered the letter.
Oh, look at that.
Now,
It's
like
like,
me,
hey, you don't have any
you're a
crystals.
part of this place.
Week 40. We're rolling up on fast too here. Alright, Fitz is cleared. We have to put Crackle back in because he picked up 2 diseases. Where are you at, Crackle? Need to put you right back in. Didn't get both. Alright. So, let's clear trinkets. Sort those, and let's go have a look at the farm. Yep. 12 crystals, $3,000. And let's sort by level, because that's what's happening. Feast, you're up! Not a stress healer in sight, though. Diggity's up. This quest is beneath your experience. Oh, they won't go on the level 1 farmstead? Awesome. You're not up. Well, we just screwed ourselves a little bit. We refuse. Stop putting us on petty things, Fix. Hurt goes. K's goes. I need all rose hitters. Nully goes. Dustin's not an all-row hitter. Not very good for the farm. That'll be 2-3. That'll be all positions but back row. But much higher than that. Jesters, man. We haven't been using jesters at all. We need to start using them. Because we're going to need them for the farm. JC in the back row isn't going to work. Actually, that wouldn't... Nah. Nah. Rocket's not a bad call here, actually. Let's do this. So this is 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. I'm not going to use the guard. Let's do that. Okay, let's get trinkets rolling. I want you to be... No, crap. Get back over here. I want you to be in the second position. No, Nully. I need you to switch for starters. That is a 1, 2, 3. That is retribution does not work from that position, so you'll get your riposte on the second turn. So we'll bolster turn 1. Okay, that's fine. So we need to raise damage for starters just to get through this. We don't need to buy any torches, so we're gonna go dismiss his head and the stress book on Nully. And then we're going to go legendary bracer and snake oil on Rocket. The bleed chance for K's is what we care about here, so it'll be that and the Jester's dice probably. Yeah, we still have it. And then for Herc, we care about the scroll and charm. Okay. Let's go have a look at their skills. Sort by activity. Rocket. Yep. We care about that. Don't care about that yet. Care about that. Care about that. Care about that. Nully, we have what we need there. K's. Care about that one. I care about that one, and that one. Well, got super dizzy there for a second. And Herc. Set. So, made some money tonight, finally. This isn't going to give us much more, but I think maybe we do 1 or 2 more long dungeon runs like we did with the Antiquarians tonight. We're over that 75k hump and we start making money faster than we're spending it. Okay. Provisions for this are weird. Bear in mind you can use every card except the one that requires me to give you a Crystal Hero because we don't have that unlocked yet. So if you wanted to drop the dust on people, you can. Let's go. We open the farm. We don't need shovels. We will need... Don't need that. 1 key just in case. Not giving us an option for food is weird in the farm. Alright, here we go. Time bends. Fitting on the day that we announced the history stream.
Blight had struck the harvest again that year, and the miller was desperate. He came to me, hat clutched tightly.
We're probably only 2 or 3 level 6s away from cracking the court too. Cracking the court before week 50 would be really bad.
Apparatus. I recognized his misfortune as an opportunity to lend him my
We need to get another healer up that high. That'd be Chip. I gotta start thinking about actually how I want to get people into those tiers. Alright, Rocket, break the seal. Horsey in the back row. Don't have a back row hit. It's okay. We have a 3rd row hit. Except it's not endless on the first time. This is like the tutorial. Get him. That's the right place. Oh, we don't riposte that? Okay, that's nice. Thanks. That will set up riposte, so let's go right back here. I'm not doing a lot of damage, but 2 riposters with the ability to guard is nice. Let's make sure we stun you. Can you charge from back there, please? Thank you. Boom, dead.
The onslaught. Destroy them.
Hey, that's where we gotta send K's next turn. No heal needed, so let's go here. We go here, please. Not enough to get it done, so we will have to go there with Rocket. Horsey dead. Horsey dead. Bye.
Life is taken.
Rush it, please. Cool.
Executed with impunity.
Not a bad rotation. That's a problem. Can't do anything about him. Okie dokie. Can't hit back row with that, but we can hit you, sir. Yep. Willing to take the hit there. Yeah, that's how that works for Poss. You had it on you, and now you don't. Let's go. While we're in position 2, Retribution, reset the riposte up. So let's go here. And then that's not what we want. I actually don't like the fact that that's there at all. 6 crit.
Pummeling.
That bleed 3 will kill him. We're now focused front row. Oh, we got the shotgun too. That'll work. Eleven crit riposte 1. You're dead, man. Okay, we will go there with the Wicked Slice, so we're going to go, yep, right here. We'll have to finish that up with Rocket, and then we'll use Nully on the front guy. Actually, let's do This.
Another one falls.
So this will be Crush, Bellow, or see the debuff isn't that great because these guys cycle so fast. So we went there because we're leaving point blank here. We don't want to point blank a corpse.
Destroyed.
Now it's time to start focusing on some heals. Okay, that horse is a problem. We'll take care of this with K's. Let's get the heal for Rocket. Really do need to start working the man-at-arms, woman-at-arms up because we're going to need it.
Impressive.
Can't ignore that. You are Dedetsky. Yep.
Slow
Come up
death.
1, please. Thank you.
Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
12 down to 3. On a bleed. Bye-bye.
Victory. Perhaps the turning point.
This will be Retribution here to reset Riposte. 3 takes a 9. Just keep on coming, buddy.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Okay, let's go ahead and heal what stress we've got.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
Let's reset for our Riposte. We don't need it, but let's heal everybody. And I guess we can reset Riposte here as well. Hey fellas. That's a problem. We can't point blank a stealth guy. That is a lot of stress. 3, not that much. Okay, so let's come back here and stun you, sir. Nope, let's not stun you. Never mind that. Into the middle, go. Duelist advance to the middle. 9 and 6 go here.
Their
Bye-bye.
formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
10 stress, not that much. We'll go again, Retribution here. 3 takes him down to 3 on a 3 bleed, you're dead. Those crystals need to go bye-bye. We don't have a great way to get there. Back to stealth. No, not stealth. Point blank. Bye-bye.
Eradicated.
Okay, let's judge the crystal here. Yeah, that'll work. Let's get rid of it. Never mind. I was gonna say get ready for K's, but never mind. That'll work. Okay.
A death by inches.
I'm in good shape now. Let's reset Retribution here. 2 points on a 3 bleed, you're dead.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Right back to the middle 2. Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Let's go ahead and heal up front. That'll be straight to Rocket.
A momentary abatement.
These guys carpool? Man, I hope so. Team dead.
Obliterated.
Boss are doing work on this group. Okay, let's pop an anti-venom there. And let's reset Retribution here. Actually, we just debuffed him, so press the wrong button. That'll work.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Yeah, that's an issue. We'll point blank to get back.
Annihilated.
Now they're both mismatched. Great. We gotta go here. Let's judge this one out.
Back to the pit.
Retribution up. We can't. Yeah, we can Retribution up front. Can we? Yeah, we can. Sweet. 3. I reset the riposte there. Die? Nope. Leaves him at 2. Didn't get to that one. And stress, not the end of the world, but that health hit hurts. Howdy, fellas. Welcome to the party, pals.
Decimated.
Okay, you don't get to go to the party. We will take advantage of this. Did not believe it. Stress. Another horror hit. We get going here. Nice for Poss. Crit. Crystal Scarecrow just hanging out. Yep. We got him. Might as well go. We're getting close to the end here. Retribution here. Yeah, it sets up the corpse though. Oh, that's perfect. Anyway, that worked out.
Remember to
Point
clonk
those
that
guys.
follow button.
Not who I wanted to hit it, but now we just gotta get you to de-stealth yourself, sir. So let's go to Battle Ballad until he de-stealths. Another person. I think he might be the last mob. Re-heal everyone again. Go right to Retribution here.
A singular strike.
Oh, not last mob. Glad I healed. Right to the middle, boys. Click that. Thank you. There we go. Front heal here. Rocket it back to full health. We're close enough. Boom, dead.
Seize this
Yay!
momentum.
Alright, it's
Push on to
open,
the task
suckers.
end.
3 grand, 12 crystals. Start working toward that loot. Alright, Hurt comes back with something. Gifted. Received. Well, I guess that's good for your ability. Alright. So, we'll wrap things up here for tonight.
An exquisite
Free armor
example of
upgrade!
craftsmanship.
We'll use that next week. Week is 41. Now let's start paying attention to what week it is much more carefully because it'll be all over the place with the farm being open. Go look at Embark. The thing is loose. So you can see this right here is the thing. Yay. Ark! Hey, now you're here. Alright, so we're done for the week. We will be back next Wednesday for episode 8 of Darkest Dungeon. And then the following Saturday will be episode 1.1 of Fixer's Heavy Metal History, starting off with the background rolling up to the French Revolution. The number scheme is 1, like 1.1, so the 1 prior to the decimal is era, and the number after the decimal is episode. So it'll be 1.1 for French Revolution to 1.x with probably the coup of Brumaire in 1799, and that'll become 2.1 with the Napoleonic Wars, leading up to like 2.x with the Treaty of Vienna, etc., etc., etc. So, I can't stress again, if you're interested in the history streams, I tried to give enough notice when it was coming. If you're interested in this French Revolution thing, you really want to be there for the first episode. You can probably miss after that and kind of piece it together, but without the foundation, it won't make a whole lot of sense. I will put it on YouTube, but the opportunity to ask questions live is a big deal, and it'll be about a 3-hour background episode on everything so that we can actually start talking about what happened. And good night, Mads. Good night, Herc, Rex, Kays, everyone else who's been hanging out. I appreciate it. Let's go figure out who we're going to raid, yeah? Let's go find out who we're going to raid. Boy? Hi, John Boy. We'll go hang out with Sturf. She's going to play with some more Valheim. We raided her last week, but whatever. We'll go hang out with Sturf. Let me meet her real quick. Mute. Yep, she is playing Valheim, but she's currently just chit-chatting while she eats, which is normal for her. Alright. So I'm out here. We'll catch you guys. I surprised Kratos because you said boy. It's been in there forever. So we'll go raid Sturf. You guys have a great night. As always, thanks for hanging out, being a part of Darkest Dungeon. I'm really looking forward to history streams. It'll be a lot of fun. Very Bill and Ted theme heavy, just so it can be a lot of fun. And we'll talk to you guys next time on each other's streams and everything else. As always, thanks. Talk to you later. Where's my outro button? Right there it is.
Be excellent to each other.